Hi, this is Amit Pasricha, and I'm a photographer based in Delhi. I have been shooting culture and monuments across India for the last 3 decades or more, and I've traveled extensively, especially on monumental projects, projects that involved hunting for heritage sites and even photographing the well-known ones. I also run India Lost and Found, which is a creative common with over 400 to 500 volunteers, interns who are steadily working towards building the heritage map of India, amongst other things. Um, it's in this background that I wanted to do a tour of South India. I hadn't been there for a while now, and I'm based in Delhi, and that means that largely I experience colonial, Mughal, Rajput architecture, which is more accessible to me and more around me, and lesser of the temple culture and the daintiness of what lies in the south. And with this, I came across Jvala, and I came across Deepa, Chakravarthy, who I'd known earlier in the capacity of someone who participated with us in India Lost and Found. And I went on a tour which turned out to be an absolutely wonderful experience. And I'm here to share with you the idea of what it is that makes for an experience of a monumental nature, which sometimes can get a little bit boring when your lead is more in the nature of regurgitating information. And in fact, that's something we strongly feel at India Lost and Found, that it's not information, but it is the cultural tidbits that build within us a sense of belonging. And that's where I come from. Now, from the very onset, Deepa designed a tour which was based on my requirements, and that was truly spontaneous, fast, exciting, going back and forth between my requirements and what is it that she thought she would like to offer on this southern tour. She's very experienced, a person, very cultured. And what I learned through this tour was that she's incredibly enthusiastic. Now, we photographers tend to get a little bit dogmatic about when we get to a spot, and we were doing multiple sites over a very small, short tour. And that wasn't easy to fit in not only so many sites, but to be able to get to these sites when, pre-dawn, to have access to them and to be able to enjoy what they offered for us. And she not only managed to fit in so much, but there was incredible variety. And from the Kailashnath temple at Kanchipuram to the absolutely mammoth big temple at Tanjavur, from this incredible site which lies below a beautiful mountainscape. It's like a boulder mountainscape, and a Maratha fort in the name of Jinji Fort lies there, and pretty unknown because I haven't heard of it before, to the lesser known ruins of Mahabalipuram, places that I hadn't seen or been to before. We sort of traversed through this part of Tamil Nadu in a beautiful tour that not only brought alive these places, but communicated the sense of their livingness. And that's really important because these sites breathe. And as a photographer, you don't find emotion just in brick and mortar. You don't find emotion in rockscapes. You find emotions through feelings. And those feelings can come alive if they're triggered. And if they're triggered in a way where your lead is sort of leading you with their enthusiasm, with their knowledge of, how, even from the dainty sculptural forms to, the how the shikhar and the meaning of everything and what layer was built by whom adds more value to what it is you're photographing and conveying. Now, at the end of the day, what are we all doing? We're sort of diving in deep into history with a hope that we can sort of, through our emotions, be able to carry this all into the future. And I think one of the most fundamentally important part of that journey is that we develop a sense of belonging with what it is that we experience. And that came through really well in this store.